welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of Today's Youth. And today we're delighted to be joined by Rahman Sherif, and she's a student at the Faculty of Mass Communication. We're also joined by Mariam Ayman. She's a student in the last year of Mass Communication, Cairo University. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome. Hello.
I will start first by Rahma. Rahma, you were engaged in a lot of volunteer work.
Yeah.
Tell me about your social work, your volunteer work, and specifically with Isaac and with the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
I started voluntary work since I was 10 years old in Ministry of Youth and Sports in the Parliament of Vanguards of Egypt. I spent like more than 7 or 8 years in the Parliament till I reached the position of the head of Youth and Sports Committee. And then I entered the faculty, and I was not that engaged in the Ministry of Youth and Sports in the Parliament. But in my third year in the faculty, I chose to travel to India, and I chose Isaac to be the vendor, like to help me in my traveling things. And I went to India for 2.5 months. To give lectures in public relations and advertising to the youth there in their universities.
Great. Mariam, you started working very early, at a very early age. Tell me more about your experience and how did it add to you on the personal and career levels?
Okay, so I started working since I joined faculty. So I choose to work that I want to be independent. I want just to have my own money, and I just to want to gain experience. So I started to work as a candidate support agent. So that was very useful to me, as I started to know how to deal with people and how to make them satisfied about your support, and also to give them support without just waiting for any return. You need just to help them to be able to be hired with you.
Great. You both chose actually mass communication as your major field of study. Why did you choose the mass communication in specific?
I don't know, I found it useful to me. I found it like I belong to this place actually, because I'm not that girl who likes to study a lot, doing nothing but study, but at the same time I like to do a lot of activities. Like I used to play taekwondo with studying and the voluntary work, so I find this place suits me.
It sounds interesting also.
Yeah. It's not that hard to study, but at the same time you are doing a lot of activities in your life.
You're learning different things, you're just seeing different locations, also you're dealing with different people, you're gaining a lot of experience, as you know, mass communication has a lot of experiences and a lot of topics to talk in or about, and you learn a lot in your subjects, so that's why I mainly chose to join it.
In mass communication, you learn something about everything. You learn about a variety of subjects, including politics and economy, media, everything. Right. Your graduation project is entitled Earth or the Heritage. Tell me more about your project and its goals, and how did you choose the different social media platform in your project?
Okay, so we mainly also just decided that we're going to talk about the heritage or the identity of Egypt, as we noticed lately that youth are not having any experience or having any awareness regarding their heritage.
They only know about the pharaohs. They only know that we have the civilization of 7,000 years ago, maybe more than 7,000 years ago, but we have a lot of cultures and a lot lot of civilizations different from the pharaohs, so we decided to
However,
choose.
we're having 5 civilizations. They are not having any idea about it. They're just focusing on the pharaohs and about the pyramids. They only know about the 7,000 years ago that we have made a civilization on it. So we decided just to make them aware, raise their awareness regarding these 5 civilizations.
Even the tourists also, they only know that Egypt is only for pharaohs. Like when they come here to Cairo or anywhere in Egypt, so oh my God, you have different civilizations, different than the pharaohs. So we chose this. We found it suitable.
Great. In your project, you used or utilized the social media as your main way to put your data on, your videos, and you used Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, everything. Tell me, how did you use social media platforms in your project?
Okay.
It was based based on the survey that we did, the online survey. We found that the targeted audience, which is from 18 to 25 years old, mainly active on the social media. Instagram is the most, it took the most activity by the youth, and Facebook and TikTok. So we chose those platforms to spread the awareness, to spread our idea in it. And we did a lot of things like videos and
educational videos, also a documentary which is called Earth Documentary. Also, we have created interviews with young people in the street, asking them about the civilizations. As well, also we created a main character which is called Rashid. Rashid is pointing to the Nile, as it was just connecting all of the civilizations with each other, just to be able to narrate the stories of the 5 civilizations to the young people, to be interesting more, just to get away from the boring way of the academic way.
Yeah, not that odd educational videos. Like youth get bored so easily, so we started to make it something interesting and sarcastic at the same time.
If they're just watching a video and it was not interesting to them, so they're gonna just scroll down and they won't.
And we don't want this, to be honest. Like we youth, like we get bored from the videos. We create small reels, so to be that easy to like accept the information that we are
and
giving.
Also, if you want to reach out to the people that it's your target audience, so you need to get them the information or to deliver the information to them in the platform that they are interested in. So we choose the social media platforms mainly.
Great. So we're going to go back to talk more about your project and the different objectives and goals of the project right after the short break.
الشمس بتطلع فيها تنور قلب الكل
الحب يكون هو لغتها والناس تستمتع بحياتها والخير يزيد ويفيض ويغطي حدود الأرض I dream a world with no one here to hold the bright Da posto io una fotisi ogni allora
per l'amore che riempie il tempo di colore
Любить решито, что дается свыше нам
نحلم بالدنيا اللي يعيش فيها ناس بسلام ناس بيفكروا في المستقبل يشوفوا القدام
الحلم بيلمع بعيونهم مو فارقة لونهم ولا دينهم
متقابلين كل اختلافاتهم عايشين مع بعض
أحلم بمكان الحب بيطرح فيه ويملى نحلم بمكان فيه كل اللي احنا بنتمناه
وما نتحككش بأي ظروف ونعيش من غير إحساس الخوف مع عالم واحد كل الناس بتعيش جواه
I dream of a world where love is everything we do I dream of a world where everything we hope comes true
No obstacles will stand our way No doubts or fear to chase away One world that says nothing can stand from me and you De braços dados e brilho em cada olhar Sorrindo juntos nós podemos ir além 눈감 고상상해 봐요 모두 따뜻한 세상 Novo mundo orientado para o bem
كلنا جايين من نفس الأب ونفس الأم
من حواء ومن آدم من الآخر نفس الدم يا
بوحدة.
أكيد رايحين نوصل مع بعض البر أمان.
ख्वाब की दुनिया का जहां हो चैन हो अमन हर किसी का कल खिला हो जैसे महका चमन
tulivyoshikana siku za kale, kwa nini tena tutenganishwe? Tamani dunia yaliyo na umoja.
I dream of a world where love is everything we do. I dream of a world where everything we hope comes true.
No obstacles in our way, no doubt or fear to chase away. One world that's good that we can tell from me and you.
Welcome back. I'm still with my guests Rahma and Mariam, and still talking about their project or a social media campaign, which is their final year project. Rahma and Mariam, tell me more about the main goals and what did you achieve so far through your campaign?
Our main goal was to raise awareness, as I told you before, so we chose youth to raise their awareness that we have other 5 civilizations or 5 cultural things in Egypt rather than the pharaohs.
Yeah.
So,
And based on the survey, we chose to raise the awareness by 56%.
yeah.
We're going to go back to the achievements, but we have your photos here on the screen if you would like to comment.
The pyramids photo shoot.
That
can
was in
see
the
Rahma.
pyramids. That's me and Marina and Inji, like me and Marina and my colleague in the project. So we chose the costumes. I will mainly talk about the costumes. Martina, sorry, she is representing the ancient Egyptian,
Okay.
the white dresses and the accessories and like the beauty of the pharaohs, the beauty of the ancient Egyptians. And Inji is in the mid, like 50s and 60s era, and this is me,
The modern one.
the modern one, like
Yeah, so you're all wearing the costumes
Yeah.
that were designed specifically for this.
yeah, that was me.
Every costume is just pointing to the civilizations that Egypt has been through, or the eras that Egypt has been through.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is me in COP27. Yeah, I was volunteering in COP27, and here I was a volunteer in the Paralympic volleyball, the Afro-Arab. It was the first.
You were presenting, you're an announcer,
Yeah,
right?
I was an announcer there, and here in this photo I was in the protocol team, like announcer and protocol team here. So it was a very, very great experience to me. And here was in COP27. I was like, oh my God, I was 20 years old here. And that was the first time ever, like volunteering with United Nations. And this experience was so perfect to me. Like I dealt with a lot of challenges. And yeah, it was like I really enjoyed it.
Great.
Oh my
And
God!
here?
Here in India, I was in India. This is my friend Maria from Brazil.
Yeah.
Here I was giving them the lectures about public relations and marketing. Mainly in India, they're keen on the engineering and computer science fields and all of these things. They don't know a lot about marketing and public relations.
Okay.
So actually, that was my first time ever giving lectures. And I really,
You spoke about marketing.
Yeah, I spoke about marketing and mainly marketing and public relations. Okay, this is the photo shoot of our graduation project. That was in the Greco-Roman era. We took this photo shoot in Alexandria. I'm from Alexandria mainly, so
Okay.
we represented the Greco-Roman era in a very, very good way, like the costumes and the sea behind us. So yeah, I think we managed to send our goals. Yeah.
Next, please. Yeah, in here. It's, this one is with the costumes and the pyramids.
the pyramids and the pyramids.
Of the pyramids.
The different eras in Egypt, like the modern, ancient, and the 50s and 60s. So we did it in a very different way, not that ordinary way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Next, please.
He was in the badminton, the para badminton. That was first time announcing. I didn't used to announce in the sports events. So that was my first time announcing ever in the Para Badminton Championship. That was in the past January, at the same time of the African Championship of the handball. Yeah, he was in COP27. That was my first time, in field, in Sharm el Sheikh, and in field. Like I was going to the shift. So yeah.
Great. Rahma, according to the photos, you've volunteered a lot of social work, and you volunteered in COP27 in Sharm el Sheikh. You volunteered in India also. You've been there, and you lived among them, and I saw you giving a lecture on marketing. Tell me more about those experiences, and what did they add to you?
Oh my God, I had a dream when I was 13 years old that I want to spend my 21st birthday in India. And I forgot this dream and this goal. So I saw Isaac, I saw the form, the online form that they give, and I enrolled. So let it be. Like I didn't think that I will go to India. And I went, and I celebrated my birthday there. And they told me that they know my major, so why don't you give lectures in public relations and marketing? So that was my first time ever in my life giving lectures to people at the same age as me. Like, it was like, oh my God,
So you prepared yourself?
I did not prepare.
You didn't prepare a presentation or anything?
No,
you
no,
just
no.
went and improvised?
Yeah.
Great.
I improvised, and I talked them like my brothers and sisters, like my siblings. We are at the same age, so we don't need the formality in it. Like, I give also a lecture to the dean of the faculty. So that was very formal. That was my first time giving lectures to
the dean.
Yeah, to the dean of the faculty. So yeah, so I really enjoyed it, and I love Indian people, and I really want to do this experience again. Yeah.
Right. Going back to your graduation project and the social media campaign you're working on, and we were talking about the achievements that you reached and the goals that you reached so far.
Okay, so we decided the goal under supervision of Dr. Suraya Al-Badawi and Dr. Fathiya Sabri, Dr. Yasmin Ali. So we decided to also, as we told you before, to raise the awareness of the young people between 18 to 25 about their Egyptian identity within 4 months. Okay, so we started last February on social media platforms, and we decided the target audience and also the platform based on the survey that we have made using Google Forms. And we started to get our goal to the people, or to deliver to them the message that we want to deliver by using several contents like the educational videos, the character which is Rashid that we talked about. Also we have created documentaries about the public figures in the different civilizations. As well, also we have made a small quiz just about the civilization, asking interesting questions.
It's like a riddle or a puzzle to just like to know that where do we stand, to know what's going, like what do they think of in their minds.
And these questions was mainly to know how people will engage with us, how will just talk to us about what's going in their minds when they just hear about the civilization and about the public figures in the civilizations. Yeah, so just we start with the question about the civilization first, and after that we just talk about the civilization in the educational video. We're just adding facts regarding the civilization
in a comedian way. In a comedian way, not that a boring thing.
Yeah, we make a lot of search about the civilization first. And after that, we present the video, the educational video on social media as well, mainly on Facebook and Instagram. And after that, also we go on the streets, ask those people regarding the information that we have just presented on the educational video, ask them what is going in their minds regarding the civilization, and also add a lot of information to them to be able to be aware about their identity and heritage. As well, we are as I told you, we are just presenting also the
like the history, the culture,
history, yeah.
the difference between
the documentary. I was talking
Great.
about.
Rahma, tell me more about the documentaries and the videos. How did you get the information? What sources did you rely on in getting the facts, the historical facts that are reliable to work on, and the videos? How did you formulate the videos?
So mainly we go to the places itself. Like if we are talking about the Greco-Roman era, so mainly we go to Alexandria to see the museums there, to go to the Biblioteca, so search in the book.
You went to Biblioteca Alexandria?
Yeah, yes.
Right.
We did a lot of researches before, like we started doing the researches since the last May, like May 2023.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of hard work, a lot of researches.
To get reliable sources of information.
Different books.
Yeah, and then like in different places, like here in Cairo, the Islamic, we went to the mosques there, mosques and churches also. Not only the Islamic, like the Coptic era also, and the pyramids. We know people there in Aswan and Luxor, so we told them about what do we want, and they helped us. And yeah, we did a lot of researches, and mainly based on these researches, we chose our logo and the slogan.
Great. Tell me more about the logo and the slogan and the theme of the project.
Our theme, we chose the black color.
Yeah,
And
it's pointing
black.
Yeah.
It's pointing to the stability of the heritage of Egypt.
Yeah.
And the authenticity also.
Yeah.
And as well that Egypt, the ancient Egypt was called Kemet, that means the black land, and it was just referring to the agricultural nature of Egypt, lands, the Egyptian lands.
Yeah.
So we choose the black color to be able to just to deliver the stability of the history and the stability of the heritage.
And also our slogan, the land that never die, or الأرض التي لا تموت. So that maintain the power of Egypt and the power of its history. So yeah, the slogan and the colors that we chose in the logo, I think it delivered the message that we need to.
Great.
deliver.
When is your final presentation?
But we don't know yet, but maybe by the end of June.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Well,
End of June.
I wish you all the best of luck. Rahman, Mariam, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And dear viewers, that brings us to the end of this edition of Today's Youth. Don't forget to join us next week, same time. Till then, goodbye.